the home of San Diego High School. Greg K. Porter along with Rebecca Warden bringing you the sights and sounds, the live stream. Of course, in the left-hand corner, you see the actual time. And on the right-hand corner, you see the actual time as well on the second copy. The second copy usually has the more accurate time left in a half. And that's the beauty of the second copy, along with instant replays. This match is brought to you by Dental Arts of Palm Avenue. Let's go to their webpage, dentalartsofpalmab.com. Affordable prices for the entire family if you need dental work. They're down there right in the strip mall across the street from Montgomery High School. And who knows, you might see us do some work across the street at Montgomery High School in a couple of, well, about a month from now. We'll see. There's a tournament potentially that we might be involved in. Save made. Dental Arts of Palm Avenue. They take care of my teeth. They do a great job. That's our sponsor. This ball is out of play now. It'll be a throw-in. Tandem refs, there's only two if you look out there and see that, wait a minute, where's the other ref? No, that's the way it goes here in San Diego County. There are very few scenarios where you will see the third ref. So I've made up the name Tandem Refs. Maybe it's my military being a mechanic type mindset. Got a lot of helicopters flying around with tandem systems from the United States Navy, which I spent 21 years. For you Caver family, you don't know who I am. But I'm glad to be a part of the family now here at San Diego High School in filming girls varsity soccer. And I believe it's for the first time ever as far as having a play-by-play announcer in the live stream. Down the left flank, and that ball is out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the High Tech High of San Diego. I'm going to bring that down and do something with it. It was Roman for High Tech High on the near side. They want to try to collect it, and they do, but then it is sent out of play. Now here come the Cavers now into Central with Hyde to the near side. Olivia Tucci running onto it. Her pass is a good one, and it's deflected, but not enough to get it by the keeper. But a very good assist type play by Tucci. Good run down the left flank by Olivia. Mitchell doesn't get to it. High Tech High. Numbers are tough to see because of the color. I'm going to try to work with it tonight. The Cavers give it back to their keeper, Curtis, down the right flank. First time seeing both of these two teams. That's a good thing. Lots of great soccer going on in the county of San Diego. On a crisp night just a bevy of rain the last 48 hours. It looks like it's calmed down now. Tucci doesn't quite get to that one. Tinsley, they're offsides. So the free kick now for High Tech High. Tinsley, Tucci, cuts it back. Tinsley tries to get to it, but she's been pressured by Jeffress. And a foul is going to go against Tinsley. A free kick into space. In the 11th minute of action, still no score. Here at Balboa Stadium. In the Central. For the Cavers as they collect and go up the field. Throw in by High Tech High from the far side touchline. Deflected out of play. Trying to get into space into that play was Moran. Could not do it. Was knocked out by her teammate. So the Cavers will throw it in. Far side touchline. Agath throws it in. Madison, pass, gets a return pass now. In the Central, the Cavers with Easton, the near side. Tucci trying to run it down and does so. Olivia. And it is sent out of play. Montes into space. So Tucci will leave it for her teammate, Savannah Tinsley. Hyde. Tinsley. Being marked heavily, but drops it back. Finds Easton. Easton wants to recollect. And the ball sent down the right flank. And the keeper making the save. Gill missed on the connection on that pass. And so now it's going to be a throw in. High Tech High. High Tech High. Down their left flank. Will be go all the way back to the keeper, Curtis. Easy save. In the 15th minute of the match. Still no score. But again, I mentioned that the Cavers have some of the players that they would otherwise have in this match. Quite a few of them are not able to be eligible to play in this match. So part of the reason why the match is a little closer than it would be. The free kick. Giselle Moran and a save, and nice. Staying with it is Curtis. Not a bad free kick that time for High Tech High. In the Central, the Cavers try to go upfield and see what they can do. Get some of their own attack going. Tinsley over to Mitchell now. Mitchell to Hyde. Hyde, good passing to Montes. Montes, early ball, could not connect with her teammate that time in Mara Hyde. The junior and senior trying to work together that time. Up to midfield. The Cavers have it. There's Nicole Mitchell. The near side. Tinsley. Tinsley with a little bit of space now. Change the direction. Feeds it in the Central now, and the early ball to the near side. Outside the area, trying to get to it is Mara Hyde. It is out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in now for High Tech High. Not a bad little exchange that time. Didn't result in anything. But both teams start the beginning of the season figuring out how they're going to attack each other. Moran is going to throw it in. It's intercepted. Nicely done by Tucci. Went out of play, but the throw in again by Moran. Near side. All the way back to Curtis. Esther Curtis going to go up the central of the field. Missed Tucci that time, Olivia. Tucci has her team cover well that time and gets the soccer ball back. Feeds it to the central. Early ball on the near side. Montes almost intercepted it from the keeper that time. Emma Jeffress. Moran throws it in. Intercepted, knocked out of play. Moran will throw it in again for High Tech High. Hopefully your day has been a great one. Wherever you are in the world, this is a live stream. (9:10) East Coast there. 6:10 out here in the West Coast. Here in the first half, the 19th minute of action. Watching California Interscholastic Federation, San Diego section. Near side, the Cavers. They will get a chance to throw it in the attacking third. Let's see what they can do with it here on their home field in this 0-0 match. High Tech High, they trying to find a space there to get it in that area, but could not. And now coming up from the back, they're able to dispossess and go after it again. The wide side of the field, or the far side of the field, and it is knocked out of play. They'll have the throw in. And now they have to defend. Goal! go, 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 goal! 1-0, the Cavers take the lead. Rivera moving back to try to cut the angle off, could not. And then the shot into the back of the net. You saw who put it in the back of the net. Didn't quite see who did, but nevertheless, it is 1-0 in the 21st minute of the match. We'll get that goal scored for you at halftime. Unless we get it sooner. Mara Hyde weaving her way. Hyde towards the attacking area now. Hyde in the 18. Mara Hyde still on the ball. Puts it in the back of the net. Goal! Go, 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 goal! Mara Hyde gets the second goal of the match. Don't know if she scored the first one, but gets it at the 22nd minute of the match. So now all of a sudden the scoring is opened up as the Cavers seizing opportunities, seeing the holes in the defense for the team in white. High Tech High. I mentioned at the outset of the match, they lost to the Cavers 6-0 last season. Cavers, of course, going on to win Division III of San Diego Session, the champions. And now they're in Division II. And the first time being on GK Sports, they definitely are showing how strong of a squad they are. And they're going to give people problems in Division II. And you'll have an opportunity to watch their season unfold. The home games right here on GK Sports. We're at the game. Throw in for High Tech High. Stolen away nicely that time by Nicole Mitchell. Can it be kept in? Here's a shot directly at Jeffress. Makes the save. It was already past the goal line. And that's why they're going to get the goal kick. Had it not been, obviously, a corner kick. If she carried it across the line. Nice move by Kaylin Jones, the senior to the near side of Tucci, and couldn't get the strike that she wanted that time. So Giselle Moran will get it started again. Team down by 2. They've got some work to do. Got plenty of time here in the 24th minute. They'll play 40 in the first half. Landsberg not able to get on the other end of that soccer ball. So it'll be a throw-in in the attacking third for the Cavers. Started off kind of slow in this match, but now they've got their bearings with 2 into the back of the net. And looking to try to get more. Savannah Tinsley throws it in. The near side now, here's Hyde. Hyde scored the last goal. Hyde, nice cut inside. Hyde still on the soccer ball and nearly put it by Jeffress. Nearly scored on that one. Nice dribbling. Stopping. Getting away from the defender. Mara Hyde, here she is again. The near side to Tucci. Pass intercepted. Hyde has it again now. Dispossessed into space, but Hyde runs onto it now. Uses the leverage. Sends it to the outside now. Here's the shot. Over the top of the keeper to goal! Go, 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 goal! Leah Gale putting it into the back of the net, and it is now 3-0. That one in the 25th minute of action. Just a beautiful shot by Leah. As you can hear up here in the press box, her fellow students here at San Diego High School, very impressed. Gale tries to get it, but cannot. Runs out of real estate on far side touchline. Throwing now for High Tech High, and now they're up against it down 3 goals. In soccer, that is a pretty sizable lead. And at this point, they're going to have to do a lot of work even to try to get a draw out of the match. Cavers starting off a little slow, but they've got their bearings now. In a short period of time, they've got 3 into the back of the net. And here comes Olivia Tucci now. Tucci on the near side just takes a hard grass cutter and just missed the far post that time. Olivia Tucci. Nice run and took a very accurate shot, just off a little bit. Some of the other players that are a little bit younger may get some playing time in this match if it continues this way. As the seniors are starting to dominate. Coming up from the back, Caitlin Jones now. And it's out of play. Caitlin Jones, one of the seniors. Tinsley is going to throw it in now. To Easton. To Hyde again. Into the back of the net. A goal. Caitlin Jones in the 28th minute, getting the 4th goal of the match. About 12 minutes, less than 12 minutes left to play in the first half, but the Cavers already have 4 goals. They scored 6 against this team last season, but that wasn't the beginning game of the season, though. And they still scored 6. They beat some teams pretty good last season. And that's one reason why they've been moved up to Division II. They have such a strong program here by Steve Lincoln, who's been here for a number of years, I believe 15, as the soccer coach. He definitely has a fabulous program over here at San Diego High School. Off of Park Avenue, right next to San Diego City College in downtown San Diego. Couple miles from the gas lamp district, downtown. Famous gas lamp district. It'll be a throw-in now for High Tech High. And no, correction on that. It's going to be a throw-in for the Cavers. Tinsley has come out of the match, and she may not come back in. Yeah, number 33 in for the Cavers. Do not quite have her number. She may be one of the other numbers that was given to us. And for her family or any of her relatives, we're sorry for that. Good corner kick. This one is sent past the goal line. At this point, the Cavers don't need to score anymore. Very, very sizable lead in this match. But it'll always be remembered for our first one for San Diego High School. Whether it be boys or girls. First athletic event. Who knows, down the road you may see us not only do the boys in this sport of soccer, maybe in other sports. We'll see what happens. Evelyn Philippe throws it in for High Tech High. Philippe can't get back to it, and here come the Cavers again. Hyde, the near side, and a collision. And it's out of play. Marnie Raff-Stagg, and I mentioned that head coach Steve Lincoln, who's probably going to get some of the other players a lot of playing time in this match, and Raff-Stagg is another 30-plus number that's in this match now. Agath trying to keep it in, and she will get to throw it in as it was touched out by High Tech High. Tucci not able to get to this one. Oh, actually getting a chance to throw it in as it was out by High Tech High. "33rd minute of the match. Goal kick now for High Tech High. Too much of the touches in this match owned by the team in blue and white. The home team, the Cavers, royal blue and white. And that has been a big problem in this match for High Tech High. They've basically been able to command the spaces, get to where they want to get to, and put balls into the back of the net. Substitution's going to occur. Coach Lincoln is going to bring out Mara Hyde, who's had herself a whale of a match. May not see any more playing time tonight. Sienna Metzger, she's a freshman. She's into the match. Any of the Division II teams watching this live stream will surely get an idea of what they're going to be facing with the Cavers. And this is not all that the Cavers will bring to bear because, again, some of the players weren't able to play tonight. Jeffress, the keeper, has had a rough night so far. The defenders been overwhelmed. Goal kick, 35th minute. Less than 5 minutes left to play in the first half. With a 4-0 lead for the home team. Olivia Tucci dispossessed. Back with it is Mayoral. But here come the Cavers again. Not allowing them to get across midfield. Early ball to the near side, but not able to run this one down is Ralph Stagg. So the goal kick will come again. Time running down here in the first half on a very crisp night here in San Diego. After a number of inches of rain out here in the last 48 hours. But it is dry now, and it's going to stay that way. It looks like the rest of the night. And it's going to start drying out. Like maybe some wind will start to come into play here by the weekend. Hopefully everything is safe for you and getting to where you got to get to for next week's Thanksgiving festivities. A week from today. Late this year. Last year on the 26th. It's on the 28th this year. Take it away and nearly put it in the back of the net. Good hustle that time. Number 33. Almost resulted in the goal into the back of the net. It was an offsides. So it wouldn't have counted, but 33 seizing an opportunity. Trying to make the most of it. Here's Mitchell now. Keeping a soccer ball away for the defender and then drawing it all the way back to her teammate. A little bit away from Easton, but she runs it down. Down a right flank now. Here's Gill. Put one in the back of the net not so long ago now. Gill, step over now. Gill, a shot from distance. And Jeffers stays with it for the save. Nice work by Emma. Will Hogue will be joining you in a few minutes. Well, after the halftime. So maybe about in 13 minutes or so. But he'll be joining you for the second half. Student here at San Diego High School. And only the second time ever that somebody other than myself will be doing any broadcasting for GK Sports. On the near side, Stagg, and a deflection, Stagg again, and it's blocked away by Jeffers upfield. Mitchell. Mitchell again now. Nice chest trap. Right, trying to beat Jeffers the far post, and she gets her hands up there and knocks it away. Good strong shot, though, by Mitchell. Nicole and her teammates, fellow seniors, are going to get a chance to play Division II in their last year of high school soccer. Try to get them a back-to-back title. Going to be a little tougher because it's Division II. They did it in Division III last year. So no matter what, going to be able to leave the high school years with the championship. But as an athlete, you like that challenge. Try and see if you can get another one. You feel the championship once, you want it again. It's just the way it is. If you're an athlete that likes to play with success. If you're a team that plays with success. If you're coached well. Obviously, here at San Diego High School they are. And then it's just a matter of executing. And trying to execute right now. Mitchell to the near side. And she doesn't have her normal teammate near side. But again, a shot and off the goal post. And obviously, it's going to be a goal kick. But if you followed GK Sports before, You scroll back last year with Grossmont High School, you see that they did not call it the way that this referee has called it. It actually hit the goalpost. They called it a goal. That is the end of the first half.
And ladies and gentlemen, your Varsity girls soccer team will go into the half up 4-0. Give it up to you, ladies.
4-0, the San Diego High School Cavers playing at home in their first game of the 2019-2020 season. And they come out even without all of their players, and they put 4 on High Tech High. Stick with us. It'll be about 10 minutes on this stream, and then we will come back with the second half. Of course, if you're following us on the second copy, the second half, but first the highlights, and then the second half is going to begin, and the highlights will start right now. Tucci running onto it. Her pass is a good one, and it's deflected, but not enough to get it by the keeper. The free kick. Giselle Moran, and a save, and nice. Staying with it is Curtis. They have to defend. Goal! Go, 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 goal! 1-0, the Cavers towards the attacking area now. Hyde in the 18. Mar Hyde still on the ball. Puts it in the back of the net. Goal! Go, 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 goal! Tinsley throws it in. The near side now. Here's Hyde. Hyde scored the last goal. Hyde, nice cut inside. Hyde still on the soccer ball and nearly put it by Jeffers. His space, but Hyde runs onto it now. Uses the leverage. Sends it to the outside now. Here's a shot. Over the top of the keeper to goal! Tucci on the near side just takes a hard grass cutter and just missed the far post that time. Now to Easton. To Hyde again. Into the back of the net. A goal! Action set to get underway here in the second half. It's 4-0. The Cavers leading the San Diego High Tech High School. And I'm now, for the first time, going to have a high school student take over in the second half. Who knows? He might be the home announcer for his Cavers. This is Will Hogue.
Hey, thank you, Gary, for passing it off to me. I'll be Will Hogue. I'll be commentating the rest of this game for you guys. I am a senior at San Diego High School. I actually did watch all of the girls' games last season on their C.I.F. championship run in D2. Right now we got a 4-0 game from goals from Dominica Montez, 2 goals from Mara Hyde, and 1 goal from Leah Guile as we get the kickoff. Mara Hyde passes it back to Nicole Mitchell, and the half begins. Now, Mara gets the ball in the middle field, and she passes it off to Mitchell, who will pass it back to Easton. Emma Easton, newly picked team captain this year. It's her first year. She's a senior, one of 8 seniors on the team actually playing this game. A lot of seniority coming in from that momentum of the C.I.F. championship season as she gets the ball back at the 50. A lot of passing around. Number 7, Diana, takes the ball. Maddie St. Agatha will intercept it though and does a nice through ball, but it is intercepted by the goalkeeper. And she will now kick it out towards far side defender. Oh, that's adjusted. It'll be out of bounds, San Diego High ball. All right. This is sort of a local rivalry game. A lot of people from both of these schools know each other very well, and that kind of rivalry sort of carries into this game, as it is sort of a home opener every year. And ladies and gentlemen, number 12, Gaddison gets the ball and passes it, and it's intercepted by St. Agatha again, and she is called out. It will be high-tech ball at the throw-in. And Diana passes it back in to Zenop. There's a bit of a ball for the ball, and it's kicked out. It'll be San Diego High ball at the throw-in down at the defensive side. Funny thing about the defensive end of this team, 3 C.I.F. All-Stars on this back four. Caitlin Jones, Emma Easton, and Olivia Tucci, who actually now is playing at the striker this year. All C.I.F. All-Stars from last year coming back. As the throw-in goes to Mitchell, she'll kick it off to Easton. Oh, and High Tech makes a pass for it, and the defense will stop it. Jones will get the through ball back to Mara as the momentum starts. Jones gets it back, and she is stopped by Zenop again. Hyde will get it, passes it to Olivia Tucci, who's now at midfield, gives a through ball to Leah Guile, and the High Tech goalie, Jeffries, will get it again. And now, kickoff. It is headed by Mitchell. Emma Easton gets the ball back. She is surrounded by 3 high-tech defenders. Mitchell will save her for now. And Agatha passes it back to Jones. She wasn't expecting that ball. And now we're working our way back up the field. Pass back to Emma. And she will kick it to number 26. 26 is Malene Math. She's actually a sophomore getting her chance to play for one of the first times ever. That was packed back to Savannah Tinsley, another returner on the starting lineup. Now, Dominica Montez has the ball outside. Her sister actually was on this team last year, so it's sort of a legacy here at San Diego High School. And she'll have a shot that's intercepted by Jeffries yet again. That's 3 saves on the half already. And now 5 minutes in, if any of you guys are tuning back, San Diego High has been playing a killer game against High Tech, scoring 4 goals. Now the ball was just kicked out by High Tech of Leah Giles' awesome save, and now we're getting a throw-in by St. Agatha. The throw-in will go to Mara Hyde, who will fight for the ball. She's surrounded by 2 defenders, kicks it back to St. Agatha, who will kick it back to Matt. And Jones gets back the ball in the defensive side. They'll continue to work their way up. And the kick to Mata. Easton gets the ball back at the defensive side, and she'll pass it to Mara. High Tech has made some key changes on defense. Now they're beginning to stop the Caver striking team. And the ball will be in the corner. I can't see the number right now. It's number 13 for High Tech High, Adele Leans. They're grabbing the ball now, and they're getting ready to throw it in. It's St. Agatha, really close to being a corner kick before Lenz saved it, so very good. And the ball is kicked through the middle. Looks like Savannah has a shot at it, and it will go slightly to the right. That was close shot by Tinsley. Jeffries now gets the ball back at the goal, and she's going to kick it down. Up, and she's placing it on the ground now, letting the defenders get it. New defender kicking it off is number 18. That's Michaela Hunt. She'll give a nice through ball. Oh, and it's intercepted by Mara, but High Tech will get it back and then kick it off sides. It'll be San Diego High ball at around the 30 here. It's a pretty interesting game we got here going on. Mara Hyde will get the ball back for San Diego. St. Agatha, who's been a reoccurring name in this half, will pass it off to Tinsley. There's a trip there, no foul called, and now the Cavers get it back after at the 50. There was a foul called on High Tech there by, we haven't gotten a number on the foul yet, but the only player in range was number 12, Mikhail Gaddison. And now Caitlin Jones will try to kick it off. Kicks it deep to Leah Guile in the middle of the field, and she'll miss slightly. Leah will try to keep it in, and it will roll out. It'll be High Tech ball at the corner. Oh, no, it's San Diego ball. My bad. Sorry. Mara Hyde gets it as St. Agatha is receiver of that pass. High Tech clears it. However, there is only Caver jerseys at the middle of the field. Only blue jerseys. They're going to pass it back to Esther Curtis. Interesting story. Curtis usually plays center midfield, but tonight she's goalie due to the fact that we have 2 goalies in a club ball still. Very successful. They're going to Las Vegas Cup later in the year. We're all excited for that. But there's a through ball now, and Mitchell is going to get it. And Dominica steals it one-on-one with the goalie. And Jeffries is going to get the block there. I think that makes 5 on the night, but she throws it back to Tucci. Oh, and she'll get her 6th save now. Incredible performance right now in the second half by Jeffries in the goal. As she kicks it off, she'll get to about midfield. And the ball will roll into Caver territory as Easton steals it again and passes it to Caitlin Jones. Hyde will now give a nice through ball, but it's intercepted by number 19, Anastakis. Or wait. And kicked there by Gaddison will roll into Esther Curtis's hands. That'll be her first time getting the ball this half. And she'll kick it to right about midfield where Olivia Tucci waits for it. Gets a nice shoulder pass to Dominica Atkins, who already has 1 goal on the game. She's trying to get 2 now, making her way through a line of defenders. Gives a nice through ball back to Tucci, who gave it to her in the first place, and she's making her way upfield. Possibly to get a through ball in. She makes her pass. And that will be a goal by Leah Guile. Leah Guile with her 2nd goal in the game here for the blue and white. The crowd here is ecstatic. That was Leah Guile, number 20, returning senior. Interesting story. Almost all of the Lady Cavers here tonight starting played at Knott's together during the club season. Great way to build team bonding skills. They're all pretty ecstatic to be playing each other for their last season together, as most of them are seniors. And High Tech will kick the ball back off, and we resume play. 5-0, San Diego High School. And High Tech begins to work their way up to field. Tinsley is going to pass it to Mara, though, with the stop. Oh, Mara kicks it through 2 defenders to get it to Mitchell at the midfield. She's working her way through. And Mara gets the ball back, heading up. Tinsley's going to fight for it. Oh, wait, that's not Tinsley. That's a new freshman on the field. Roth Stack. She's a freshman this year. It's her first game. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a Caver throw-in now by St. Agatha. It's a dart of a pass to Hyde, who's fighting for it right now between 3 other defenders. She'll kick it through to Guile, who's going to get it at the corner, and we have an offsides called. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to mention now that this YouTube live stream is brought to you by Dental Arts of Palm Avenue. That's right, Dental Arts on Palm Avenue. They're affordable, they have good rates, and they do accept insurance. Go down to Palm Avenue if you need some good dental care. They're our sponsor for the night. You could also find them at dentalartsofpalmavenue.com. They're a big sponsor of the night. They're the ones bringing you this game. Show some love to your sponsors, guys. Come on. And the Cavers will have the ball back now with Mitchell at center field. She'll pass it back to Jones, who stops it at first. She's working her way up to midfield as she gives a nice through ball to 39, Rostak, who's one-on-one with the goal as Jeffries gets it again. That's around her 6th steal of the night. Now we're hearing her name called a lot in this second half. Doing pretty good, only letting one in. Oh, a little rough and tumble there between Tucci and, can't see the number right now, but one of the girls on High Tech. They'll call Caver ball. And Tucci brings it back as we go around our 27th minute out here on the field. 27 minutes left. Hyde gets the ball on the throw-in. She's been scrapping it out there a lot this game, and she makes her way through defenders. And she falls. We hear a whistle on the field. Right now, I can't really tell if she's inside the box for that penalty, but it will be a free kick. As High Tech High sets up the wall, they send out Nicole Mitchell, who will be taking this kick. Local Caver students are beginning to get ecstatic over the game as everybody sets up. You have Tucci and Guile is going to be at the bottom end of your screen there, accompanied by Mara Hyde and Melanie Mata. And as the ref blows his whistle, we get ready for the kick. Nicole Mitchell sets up. She takes a shot, and it is blocked by Jeffries. That is in the upper middle bar of the thing. Jeffries got a couple hands on it there to stop it. As she brings the ball back out, they're going to get a corner now. They're also sending Mitchell to do the corner now with Hyde, Tucci, Rothstack, Guile, and Matha in the middle. The kick is made, and Jeffries blocks it. However, there are 3 Cavers there to intercept it. Tucci passes it to Nicole, who gets another kick through ball. Hyde will get a piece of it, but unfortunately it will be a little to the left. And Jeffries will get another free kick in the box. She will give the ball to number 19, Gaddison again. My bad, that is Anastakis. That's on me. She will kick the ball out, except for Tucci now intercepts it again. And it will roll back into High Tech's grasp. It's their possession. They're making their way up the field. They're now passing Caver Bob at the 50. They're making their way through. Oh, and Matha will steal it from them. She's making her way. She passes it to Hyde, and Pad will pass it back to Matha. They're making their way up. And the ball is stolen yet again by High Tech. That's number 9, Rivera. And Zenop will get that steal, but Easton's going to give him a hard time. It's going to be High Tech ball in the throw-in. Adele Laniz is going to be the one throwing it, number 13 for High Tech. And Nicole's going to block it. Couple back and forth here. Let's see who ends up with it. Oh, Lanathis is going to get it again. And Hyde's got an open ball in an open field. She's one-on-one with the goal as she heads down. Oh, she takes down a defender with her, and she'll get it at the back of the net. That's Mara Hyde, number 9, a senior, with the hat trick. And Mara Hyde Hyde will do a heel click to celebrate. What a goal. It is now 6-0 San Diego High, as Mara Hyde will get a breather in exchange for Jennifer Meziquez. Meziquez is another freshman getting her first start of her high school career. As the score is now 6-0 Cavers, we're about to see a couple subs here and there. San Diego High will get a throw in at around the 35-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, Tinsley will now throw it into Jones. Pass it to Easton, except for now 3 high-tech offenders are closing in. She gets it out to Agathy. Agathy making her way up. Solid midfielder in this game. And then the pass to Guile is accepted. Now it's in the hands of Tucci, who's going up around the 30. She's one-on-one with the defender. She gets the ball open. She'll get a through ball. And no one will be on the receiving end of it. The ball will roll out at around the 5-yard line. It's ruled out high-tech throw-in. Seems to be some other City Leagues games today were Coronado's 1-0 victory against the 1-0 Coronado versus Olympian. The first game of the day is Del Lago versus Claremont. Lincoln against the 1-0 did not play. Mira Mesa also did not play. That's our update on the league. St. Agatha gets the ball back, running up at the 30. Now Guile's going to flick it to Mitchell, who will work her way around the defender, but is stopped by Gaddison. Gaddison gives the ball to Rivera, who will be intercepted by Guile. She's commanding fielders. It's great to see the seniors leading the freshmen out there on the field right now. High Tech gets the ball in the corner, and they're going to pick it up, throw in. Throw-in is to Moran, who is hearing her name for the first time in the game, except for she's intercepted by Mitchell, who's working her way up the field now. Nicole Mitchell will pass it to Meziquez, who will have the ball intercepted. High Tech will hit it out, though. It'll be what appears to be a throw-in. Throw-in to Mitchell, and they'll pass it back to her for the... Oh, and she was out. High Tech will now get the ball off the turnover. And the Cavers will re-intercept the ball. However, they kick it out. Jeffries will intercept it. She takes the ball up to about the 10 as she gets ready, and she holds it, actually. Now she kicks it in midfield, intercepted by the Cavers. And number 38, hearing Meziquez's name called a lot ever since she came and subbed in for Mara Hyde. Cavers making their way through again. You can obviously see how the play of game has changed since All-Star Mara Hyde is never in the game to push the ball up like there is used to. Has to be a more cohesive game on this part of the Cavers. And Mitchell and Agatha will work together to take the ball from High Tech. Pass it back to Easton, who gives it to Jones. And Tinsley working her way on that left side over there will pass it. High Tech will take the ball back. Oh, swift kick, and now Mitchell will have it after the amazing save by number 25, Martha. Guile working her way through defenders. She's commanding the field right now. She's taking charge of this team in the absence of Mara Hyde, who's been subbed out on the bench. A ton of back and forth now going on as Mitchell, another senior, taking over. Gets the ball, and she'll juke out a defender. Pass it down the field to 38. Masiquez will find it. She kicks it to 20. Guile, who will curve it in, except for it's intercepted by Jeffries. Jeffries will now get the kick in. It's around midfield here. Tinsley will get it, though, for San Diego High School. And wow, Tinsley passed it to herself off the deflection. That's pretty impressive. You don't see that every day. A lot of back and forth play going around now. High Tech's got an open field, and Jones takes it from him. Rather forcefully, she passes it to Leah Guile. Make it up the field. Jones will work her way up. She's pretty far from her defensive spot. She gives it to Tucci. Pass it back to St. Agatha. And there's a nice forward ball down the field. However, there's no one there to receive it. High Tech goalie Emma Jeffries will now get the ball back. Emma Jeffries is now in the double digits for saves this half alone. It's pretty impressive. And Leah Guile will just slightly go over, hit the football goal post even, with the missed goal. And High Tech will kick off now. They're taking it over in the defensive end of their field. And the ball's intercepted again by what appears to be Savannah Tinsley. Pretty good as an offensive midfielder for taking the ball. She's working on her defensive skills all summer. And High Tech will throw in now. And there's a trippage on number 20 for High Tech, Zoe Roman. The ref's going to call it a foul. Caitlin Jones will now get a kick in the middle of the field. And the ball will be headed in by Masiquez, but Jeffries, yet again, there to intercept it. She will now kick it off. Kick goes straight to Mitchell on the 40-yard line. Tucci runs out to get it. And she's got an open goal. That's a goal by Olivia Tucci. Olivia Tucci shoots it in, the senior. She's been waiting for that one all night. It's Tucci. Nice job by new striker Olivia Tucci. Another one of those seniors on this team. It's hard not to find seniors when you're looking at all these blue jerseys. And High Tech will kick it off for the 7th time from that middle of the field. They begin to work their way back up. Zoe Roman will get the ball now. And it looks like it's going to be a High Tech throw-in at around the 45. (24) Emma Jeffries is getting the ball again. Passing it in. Number 2. Oh, that's 5. Zinop getting it in midfield. However, she's going to be intercepted again by Tinsley. She's playing a great defensive game right now. There's going to be a foul called on High Tech, however. San Diego's going to get the free kick at around midfield. Caitlin Jones, senior defender, hasn't had her name called a lot, which is a pretty good thing if you're a defender, honestly. She's going to get the ball at around the 50. She's trying to set up right now. A little bit of back and forth between the players on the field. And she'll kick it off. A nice through ball to Mitchell. Clear into her lap. Let's see if she can do anything with it. She works one-on-one with the goalie. She flicks it, and it's going to be a little right. And it's a little. And now Anastakis is going to get the kick in for High Tech. She's going to choose to switch sides. And she's going to pass it around the 10. A little back and forth between the High Tech defenders here. However, the offensive on San Diego High is relentless as we get another San Diego throw in here. Tinsley is going to get the throw in. She's looking downfield. Mitchell's going to get the interception now. But then there's Gaddison out there moving the ball forward for High Tech. Really kind of the main leader of this team in this game. We'd like to thank our new subscriber to the channel, Coach Chem. Shout out to Coach Chem, subscribed 18 minutes ago. Gotta say, that's gotta be part of this awesome announcing crew going on right now, if I don't say so myself. Mitchell's gonna get the through ball to Jones, who's made her way from defender all the way to the midfield in just a matter of seconds. Mara Hyde's taking out players. That's Zanop. Maddie St. Agatha gets the ball after all that commotion, and will pass it to Emma Jones to reset. And now they'll work their way up to Mitchell, who gives a nice through ball. They'll go back to Hyde. And now, for all of you fans out there, feel free to leave comments. It's been a pretty offensive game today. Let us know how you're feeling. Oh, and also let us know where you're watching from. We want to know where the fans out here are coming from. We do love our followers out here on GK Sports. And Hyde will get it now back at the midfield. She'll juke out number 6, Moran. Kick it back to Nicole Mitchell. Mitchell's going to leave a through ball there for Leah Guile. She's fighting with the defender. And goalie number 24, Jeffries, will take the ball and kick it, which is not really surprising for a soccer game. And now, Tinsley is going to fight for it with Moran. It is now, for those of you tuning in, it is 7-0 San Diego High School. What has been a stellar offensive performance by both Mara Hyde with the hat trick and Leah Guile with the 2 scores. Following them is Dominica Adkins and Olivia Tucci also scoring on tonight's game. Now, despite all these offensive efforts, we do need to shout out High Tech goalie Emma Jeffries, who's also in the low 20s as far as saves going. A lot of shots on goal in this game. It's surprising. Now, Tinsley's going to get the ball again, and she's going to kick it right to High Tech, who will go out of bounds. We're going to now have Caitlin Jones try again with this throw-in. Oh, nope. Never mind. Caitlin Jones is going to give it back to Tinsley, who's going to have a second attempt at this throw-in. She gives it to Mitchell. He's going to just straight pass it back. They're going to work their way around. Jones is in the deep back defensive end. She's going to pass it to St. Agatha. Just dribbling up. Working her way up the court, and High Tech's going to stop him. Agatha's going to have a shot to throw this in. Gives it straight to one of the captains, Mara Hyde, number 9. And there's another stop by High Tech. Agatha will get her 3rd throw-in so far in this little ticky-tack back and forth. And now, Agatha is surrounded by High Tech offenders. They're going to give it to Esther Curtis, who hasn't really been called on a lot in this game. Only a couple balls even hit remotely close to the San Diego High goal. We'll try to see if that changes. And the ball will work its way up to Tucci. She's making her way through defenders. She gives a clear ball to Leah Guile. And the offensive side is called. You can hear her argue with the ref from the booth, guys. She is livid, to say the least. High Tech will now get the ball back. They'll make their way up. Tinsley's going to lose that ball. However, the ref's going to blow his whistle. We're going to see who they call this on. Tempers flaring on the High Tech side now as they're having a brief discussion with the ref. That's number 20, Zoe Roman. It will be San Diego High ball. Caitlin Jones is going to get the free kick now at the 40. Number 10, Caitlin Jones is going to give a deep through ball back to Leah Guile, who have another shot at this kick. We hear a foul called on Leah Guile. He's going to pull out a card, I believe. Nope. Puts it back in his pocket. It's going to be a High Tech. Surprised there was no card thrown out there on this game. A little bit of tempers flaring as clock winds down. Stadium time says about 7 minutes left in this game, give or take the change that the ref will give us. Mara Hyde will make her way to the box, and she'll just kick it back to the High Tech High defensive line. Now Emma Jeffries will get the ball back as the keeper, and she'll give it straight, I believe, is Maddie Landsberg on the defensive side. Oh, and Caitlin Jones is down after that slide tackle. I believe that was Zoe Roman. She's not getting up right now. And a yellow card has been thrown on Zoe Roman. The fans here on the student section for San Diego High School are rather upset at the foul. Caitlin Jones will get up, but I see her limping. I think she's going to need a sub, if you ask me, Gary. Yeah, it looks like she's testing that left leg. She seems to be giving me the thumbs up from the booth. And she's back up. And the San Diego High coach, Lincoln, is going to send out number 33. Not even on the roster. She's on JV, if you can believe that. She already played a game. She's in the middle of the field now. Jones seems to be pretty livid on the bench about being taken out. She's explaining to her teammates the play. And now we have a little back and forth between the two teams as far as just kickball goes. High Tech will be on the winning end of that as they get the ball at the 30 now, begin their progression up the field. As they trickle down, it seems to be in the hands of number 5, Dimitra Zenop, who's playing a pretty good game in that midfield. However, Giselle Moran will have the ball taken from her by the defensive side. Esther Curtis will pass it out to captain Emma Easton. They'll begin working up the field for the millionth time, it feels like today. Mara Hyde will give a through ball to 33, and it's called offsides. You hate to see it. We'd like to take this brief break in the game to shout out Dental Arts of Palm Avenue one more time. They're our sponsor. They're the ones bringing you this game live. DentalArtsOfPalmAvenue.com. You can find their website. Affordable, give great rates. They accept insurance. I recommend you go down that of Palm Avenue. And as the game picks up again, High Tech will have it at their 40. They'll kick the ball through. Sophomore Malene Matha will take it again. Mara Hyde is now working. It's her against 6 defenders, and she seems confident as ever. She passes out to Leah Guile at the top, and the ball will be taken again by High Tech. That was a great defensive play by number 13, Adele Lanes. Leah Guile, however, gets the ball back after a couple passes by High Tech. She's in the middle of the field. Plays with a lot of passion. Always has a chip on her shoulder by the end of the game. And now Tucci's going to get in the corner. Hasn't gone out yet. She gets a nice... Oh, and you hear the whistle. It's called out. It'll be the goalie's ball. And as the stadium clock stops, we're now on the ref's time here, guys. In the booth, we don't really know how many minutes we get. They're sending Caitlin Jones, defender, who was recently out to injury. They're sending her to striker, if you can believe that. Only number 18, Emma Easton, is left on the defensive side of this ball game. It's weird to see such an aggressive style so late in a 7-0 game, but San Diego High School is going all out right now. Mara Hyde working her way through defenders. She'll kick it in. That's a goal by Mara Hyde, number 9. Unbelievable. The senior now has 4 goals on the game. Great way to start her season off in the home opener. 4 goals. Yeah. And as their first game in Division II, San Diego High is starting off to a pretty lofty 8-0 start to this game. We're still on extra time by the ref now. Doesn't stop them from going out there and fighting. It's nice to see the sportsmanship and passion being played by both these teams. Despite the score, they're out there proving that they're all their hearts. No quitting either of these teams out here. And now Mara High is going to kick it out to Leah Guile, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be a high-tech throw-in. Refs are monitoring the time here. Got to see when they'll stop this game. Number 12, Mikhail Gaddison. A little skirmish between her and Emmett. Oh, no, that's Nicole Mitchell who will get the ball now. And off the deflection, she's going to fight for it back. Malene Matha is going to give it to Mara Hyde, who gives it to Caitlin Jones. Remember, she was playing defense most of this game, and Caitlin Jones will be one-on-one, and she'll hit it over the goal. And that's how we'll end it off here. San Diego High School 8, High Tech High nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching this, it's been an honor to be your announcer here. Keep up with GK Sports if you want to hear more games like this and others around the league. I'm Will Hogue, and it's been a wonderful night. I'm going to pass it back to Gary.
Well, great job, Will. Liked your commentary and your knowledge about the Cavers, your fellow classmates, and obviously with the 8 seniors on this Cavers girls varsity team and a head coach that highly knowledgeable as far as coaching soccer at this level and knows his players that are coming in and develops them through the JV ranks, and when they get to this varsity team, they're ready to go. And obviously they won the C.I.F. last year, and they're trying to do it again this year. It's a great start for the Cavers tonight, 8-0, and we again thank Will Hogue. Of course, Rebecca Warden, my cameraman, bringing you the live stream along with the video of the game. Of course, don't forget the second copy of this, which has the instant replays, and that'll be along in a couple weeks. Also, go to gksports.org. That's where you can go to the top of the page and get all of our social media. There's some Instagram of the San Diego High School scenario here, as well as Max Preps updates throughout the day. That's on the Facebook page. And, of course, join us in the conversation on Twitter. I'm Greg K. Porter, and my dad was Gary, saying so long from Balboa Stadium, San Diego High School campus. Final score, 8-0, Cavers. Olivia Tucci running onto it. Her pass is a good one, and it's deflected, but not enough to get it by the keeper. The free kick, Giselle Moran, and a save, and nice. Staying with it is Curtis. Have to defend. Go, 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 goal! 1-0, the Cavers. Towards the attacking area now. Hyde in the 18. Mar Hyde still on the ball. Puts it in the back of the net. Goal! Tinsley throws it in. The near side now. Here's Hyde. Hyde scored the last goal. Hyde, nice cut inside. Hyde still on the soccer ball and nearly put it by Jeffers. His space, but Hyde runs onto it now. Uses the leverage. Sends it to the outside now. Here's a shot over the top of the keeper to goal. Now to Easton. To Hyde again. Into the back of the net, a goal.
Middle. Looks like Savannah has a shot at it, and it will go slightly to the right. Now, and Mitchell is going to get it, and Dominica steals it. One-on-one with the goalie, and Jeffries is going to get the block there. I think that makes 5 on the night, but she throws it back to Tucci. Oh, and she'll get her 6th save now. She's working her way up to midfield as she gives a nice through ball to 39, Rastak, who's one-on-one with the goal as Jeffries gets it again. Gives a nice through ball back to Tucci, who gave it to her in the first place, and she's making her way upfield. Possibly to get a through ball in. She makes her pass. And that will be a goal by Leah Guile. Leah Guile with her 2nd goal in the game here for the blue and white. Ref blows his whistle. We get ready for the kick. Nicole Mitchell sets up. She takes a shot, and it is blocked by Jeffries. Oh, she takes down a defender with her, and she'll get it at the back of the net. That's Mara Hyde, number 9, a senior, with the hat trick. Kick goes straight to Mitchell on the 40-yard line. Tucci runs out to get it, and she's got an open goal. That's a goal by Olivia Tucci. Oh, the fans here on the student section for San Diego High School are rather upset at the foul. Caitlin Jones will get up, but I see her limping. Hyde working her way through defenders. She'll kick it in. That's a goal by Mara Hyde, number 9. Unbelievable. The senior now has 4 goals on the game. Great way to start her season off in the home opener. 4 goals.